Hey everyone, I'll be bringing you a Monarch deck profile that managed to get first at a locals, so hope you enjoy. So I run Aether, the Heavenly Monarch. It's pretty much the best Monarch made in the deck because it can send 2 Monarch spells from your deck to the grave and then summon out a bigger Monarch, and it gets returned to the hand, so it's really good because you can just activate the effects of the other Monarchs. And yeah, so next I run Mobius, the Mega Monarch, 1 copy as well, just because Spell and Trap Destruction is really good, because sometimes like people would just play Chain Burn or Paleos and it works sometimes. So next I play 3 copies of Erebus, the Underworld Monarch. Erebus is like the second best Monarch in the deck. It's like a shame that you can't run 3 Aether. If you could, I'd run 3 Aether, but I just run 3 Erebus for now. Next I run 2 copies of Vanity's Fiend. It's like pretty good to basically say no to your opponent like doing anything, so that's good. Next, Majesty's Fiend. I play this because I versed a guy at locals and he was playing Toads, so Majesty's Fiend is a really good card just to stop monster effects in general, like those annoying Ice Barrier monsters, and especially totally awesome. So next I run Kuraz the Light Monarch because this deck tends to brick a lot. If you power shuffle every game after you play, then it's pretty good, but Kuraz is just there to help. Next, I play 3 copies of Adea, the Heavenly Squire. I play 3 copies of Adea because it just makes the deck like that more consistent, so you can summon your Idoses from your deck and stuff. So next, I run 3 copies of Eidos. Eidos is good because it gives you another tribute summon, and that's always handy. Next, I run 1 Blackwing Gofu, the Vague Shadow. Gofu, you can special summon your Gofu and then tribute it to summon Kuraz, destroy the 2 tokens, and get free 2 draw, so that's good. Next, I run 1 copy of Mithra. This would be a Gofu if Gofu wasn't limited, but for the time being, I just have Mithra as a replacement. And next, I just have 1 Maxi, just because it's Maxi. For the spells, I run 3 copies of Domain of the True Monarchs. Domain is really good because it locks your opponent out for summoning from their extra deck, and if they don't have a tribute summon monster, then it's basically game. Next, Tenacity of the Monarchs, I run 3 copies of it. It's good, it's really good actually for searching your Monarch spell and traps, and it's like you can just search into your Pantheism and then send your primes to the grave, draw 2, and like have more combos extending out from that. So next I run 3 copies of Return of the Monarchs. Return, it adds that little consistency so that you can add your Monarchs back from your deck to your hand, and it thins out your deck so you can draw the cards you need from Pantheism and stuff like that. Next, for the one-offs, I run 1 Reinforcement of the Army. It adds your Kuraz or Adeas, which can lead off into big combos. 1 Foolish Burial Goods and 1 Foolish Burial. These cards are really good because Foolish Burial Goods sends your Prime to the grave, or Pantheism, and Burial can send your Erebus to the grave, which basically says it basically recycles your Monarchs from the grave, which is really good. 1 for 1 copy of it to summon your Adeas out from your deck, and sometimes if you need it, your Mithras or Idoses, but it's just usually your Adeas. So 1 Upstart Goblin for the consistency. You draw a card, which is really good. Next, 1 Allure of Darkness. You draw 2 cards, banish a dark from your hand. It's really good just to thin out your deck and stuff. Next, 1 Stormforth. Stormforth is just Stormforth. It's really good. 1 Pantheism of the Monarchs. It's like a very, very good card. If this got off the limited list or limited and forbidden list, then I definitely run 3 of these. But for now, it's just 1 copy. And 1 March of the Monarchs. It's a local, so March of the Monarchs is going to be really handy. And then for the traps, I run 3 copies of the Prime Monarch. Prime Monarch just recycles all of your Monarch spell and traps. And also, when it's in the grave, you can just summon it and use it to tribute for your monsters and stuff. So, and then the last card for the trap lineup is Dimensional Barrier. Dimensional Barrier is really good because it just stops people's synchro decks or any deck that runs any Xyz monsters or anything, and you know that they're going to summon it, so it's just really good. And now for the side deck, I run Backlinker to stop those extra deck monsters that can't be targeted. Caius the Shadow Monarch, it can just banish their dark monsters and stuff, which is really, really good. Next, Jinzo. I actually won one of my rounds before because of Jinzo. I was versing a Chain Burn and I just completely won, like, my 3rd or 4th turn, which is really good. Next, I run one Ghost Ogre in side deck because Ghost Ogre can just stop all, like, those annoying field spells and stuff, like Diagram and things. Next, I run Thunder King, the Lightning Strike Kaiju. I don't have any other Kaiju, so I just run this to deal with big monsters. Next, I run Masterpiece, the True Draco Slaying King. Masterpiece is really, really good because it's unaffected by what you tribute it with, so it can win you games, like, a lot of the times. And then a Book of Moon. Book of Moon is really good because you just change the monster to face down, and you can attack your monarchs into it if their defense is, like, low enough, so it's really handy. 3 copies of Cosmic Cyclone. Cosmic Cyclone is it's good for getting rid of those annoying continuous stuff like what 6 Sams run and stuff, and also for True Dracos and things like that. So it's good. Next, Frost Blast of the Monarchs, just to get rid of those spell and traps. If you're Mobius, if you think you need more spell and trap destruction than just your Mobius and stuff, so it's really good for that. And then 1 copy of Escalation of the Monarchs. I run 1 copy because I think that if you run more than 1 copy of Escalation, it's just like, it's not that good because it's not going to be that handy. You only ever usually just run 1, so. Next is 2 copies of the Monarch's Erupt. It's basically a skill drain in, like, a trap card that's for Monarchs. It's better because it doesn't affect your tribute summon monsters, which is really, really handy. And next, just 1 Wiretap. Wiretap just stops evenly matched and those annoying trap cards and stuff. So that's it for the deck. I hope you guys liked it. Thanks for watching. Bye.